I really wish I would have done the two front like full doors in the rear to have like a true like really big cab, sort of like a mega cab. If I did that, the cab length would actually probably be the same as what you see here. It's just this door line would go further back, probably to here, and then slant up and then come straight up. So it would have just a smaller back section right here. Naturally, the hard top would be an entirely different design. I'd have to redesign completely on that. Probably cut a section and stretch it by another hard top, cut a section, drop it in place, connect that, and then do the tail section like I need to. However much I would need to do, I'd probably just amputate and then place back on there, which I'm not real familiar with fiberglass, so that's going to be a new whole development for me on that. Trying to figure that one out. I really would love to keep this shiny tan gloss, but you know, I'm gonna have to get rid of it. The reason why is, you know, I try really hard to do as best as I can, and when it comes to grinding and keeping panels very straight, and it may look very straight to you right now. If I put gloss on these panels, which were welded, even though they're 16 gauge, a little bit thicker steel, that way it would keep the wave out of it, I guarantee that this panel has waves in it. You'd have to put filler in there, and I'm not the best at filling and smoothing until something that's flat panel like that is perfection. I mean, it would just, it would be terrible. I mean, I'd rather redesign a whole bed again. I'm not that good. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is flat, and I'm used to flat. I restore antique military Jeeps and do all kind of things like that, and I'm used to dealing with, you know, bad rust and, you know, all that kind of stuff. But anyway, flat is one of my favorite things to do because that's just how the military was. And obviously this is not a military Jeep, but I'm used to how the flat color will actually hide a lot of blemishes and waves and dents and dings and things like that. So, and also if I was to ever drive this thing and accidentally get a little scrape maybe on the bottom corner right here or something like that, I can easily just pull out and shoot another, you know, coat on there, and it won't be a big deal, and I won't have to worry about clear coat chipping and fading off and things like that. So I'm real familiar with that tan flat paint, and I think it's going to look really good. These will probably be, everything like this will probably be left black, you know, things like that. It'll be black detail against the tan. I think it looks really good with black on the tan like that. A couple of dings like this. This is a Jeep relation. There's little door straps that actually hold the door from swinging way open, and people forget to put the door strap on, and it swings, and this part right here actually will hit this right here. So you'll see a lot of Jeeps like that. This right here is some tweaking I had to do to make this line up, which, you know, it really doesn't look the best. I could actually stick something in here and lift this a little bit to, actually that would be pretty good because it would line up with this gap right here if I did that. So I think it was probably originally supposed to line up with that line there, but if I did that, I think I could get away with that. Might try that. But yeah, that's pretty much been the build so far. It's been a lot. You know, there's a whole lot of things I've done. A lot of upgrades for the Dodge stuff I'm planning on doing. Redhead gearbox is already in there. I just did that the other day. I got a 4th gen steering kit that's going to go on there. That's all greasable. And then I got a sector shaft support kit for the Redhead gearbox. And a dual steering stabilizer kit. And then I don't know about the height yet. I don't know if I'm going to lower it or leave it like it is. The height actually looks better than I was expecting. I think the rear will have to come up slightly. But if I do that, I may not mess with the rear, and I may just drop the front maybe an inch or something like that. So I don't know for sure. We'll see how that plays out. And I would really love to figure out a way to make some cab lights or something like that on the roof. But I don't know if I'm going to go that far yet. Maybe there's some kind of light bar that I can put up there with built-in, you know, amber lights or something every so often. It'd be kind of neat. But yeah, that's pretty much the build.